Let's do link. Link. Looks amazing. This looks so good. This looks so good. Just buy it. Just buy it. This looks so good. Oh man. I mean, you don't want to buy a coin just blindly by looking at the dashboard, but I'd make an exception for this one. Alright, so that was a clip from a recent live stream when Link was still sitting at around $14.50. As you can tell, I was really bullish on Link just by looking at the dashboard. And since then, Link has made a massive move, upwards of 30%. Now the big question on everyone's mind is, should they buy here or should they wait for a pullback? And that's precisely what I'll be targeting in today's video. I'm going to be giving you guys the trigger for the next big leg on ChainLink, exactly when you should be looking to get into the trade, your targets for if the trigger activates, and then the invalidation for if this trade does go wrong. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start with the dashboard analysis because it's going to give us a quick and easy overview of everything that's going on. That way we don't miss anything important. We're going to filter out Link and we're going to see right off the bat that we have long trends across the board, but the volatility now is sitting red on the 4-hour, 12-hour and daily. This is in contrast to just a few days ago when the volatility during the live stream was sitting at blue levels, right? The 4-hour was blue, the 12-hour was blue, single digits volatility in fact, and the daily and the 2-day were both crushed as well. While the weekly and the 4-day trends were long and strong, right? That was the perfect recipe for looking for that next big volatile move towards the upside. And remember what we've been saying throughout the year. For all coins, Bitcoin, Solana, Cardano, Link, we've been using one simple recipe. Wait for the 12-hour to give you your directional bias, right? The 12-hour flipped long 4 days ago. And ever since then, ChainLink has pumped around 20%, right? We can keep it as simple as that. Use the 12-hour as our barometer. If the 12-hour flips back into neutral or short again, you know what to do. Simply hedge or get out of your position, right? So quick tip for you guys, switch on over to your 12-hour time frame and go ahead and set your alerts, right? So that way you're keeping an eye on that strong barometer. Okay, so going back to the profile analysis right over here by hitting the drop down, we can see that the trend is long and strong, but the volatility is a tad bit concerning, right? Red on the 4-hour, red on the 12-hour, red on the daily, suggesting that we may see a temporary pullback that may lead to a buy opportunity. Okay, this is the picture I'm getting right now by looking at this. Again, in contrast to the live stream where this was all blue, right? Suggesting, hey, just buy it over here and you're likely going to do well. Now, however, we want to look at the chart because this is telling us, hey, we might have moved up to resistance levels with this kind of volatility, right? Yes, the trend is strong, but maybe we can hunt for a higher low. So we're going to go ahead and switch on over to the charts on the weekly time frame right over here. And I'm going to go ahead and unhide my drawings. And what do you know, guys? Link has made a move, yes, made a strong move, but it's right up against a key weekly resistance box. Now, you guys might be thinking, hey, Sean, is this just a random, arbitrary box that you've drawn over here? No, if you zoom out, guys, you're going to see that this was a key breakdown point, an inflection point that precipitated the massive next leg towards the downside that then led to a very long consolidation before making its way back up, right? So if you guys look at this leg towards the downside, okay, and then this leg towards the upside, they mirror each other, right? So this red box territory over here, guys, is key resistance, and you do not want to be buying into resistance. Remember what the dashboard said. We'll hit the drop down again and look at the volatility profile. Red, 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 right? This was the warning for us, and now we have confirmation telling us that, hey, we indeed have weekly resistance right overhead. The weekly is going to close in only a day and 13 hours. If we can close above this level, we have our green light to look for the next leg to the upside. Until then, we can be greedy and perhaps even gun for lower prices before we look for that continuation leg. But until we do that, until we close above this red box territory, we should be patient. We should be mango. All we have to do is wait a day and 13 hours, guys. So what is this red box territory? What's it coming in at? Well, the top of the box is coming in at $17.99. The bottom of the red box is coming in at $16.32. Go ahead and note that down. This is the current key resistance levels that you guys need to keep an eye on. Now, if we clear this level, I will be giving you guys an update and I will give you guys the new level that we need to watch out for. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification icon so that way you guys aren't blindsided in case you are looking to take profits. And speaking about our profits, let's go ahead and talk about our take profit targets for this trade. Remember, we are looking for weekly candles above this red box territory over here. Until then, stay your hand and you could bid lower prices. But let's say we get a great weekly close. Let's say we close above $18, come down, retest the $16 region, and make our way up. At what point do you start thinking about taking your profits? Well, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my object tree right over here. And first, I'm going to go ahead and highlight our partial take profit zone coming in at $27.80. You want to make sure that you place your bids to front run these highs over here. Now, this isn't a key level, okay? But if you have a big position, taking some off the table over here won't be a bad idea at all. Now, the key level on the other hand is this TP zone right over here, guys. This green box zone. That is going to be a key level, and if ChainLink can clear this level as well, at that point we'll be looking at much higher prices, right? And the reason I start with that is because if we do get up to the zone, I don't want you guys to take your entire profits off the table. You want to hold some, because if ChainLink clears the zone over here, you don't want to be left with no position whatsoever, because at that point we will be looking to get back into the trade, and it helps tremendously psychologically if you already have a partial position. But one step at a time, we still have ways to go. So what is this level coming in at? Well, the top of the box is coming in at $37.60 and the bottom of the box is coming in at $34.05. But again, guys, I implore you, if price comes here, do not take your entire position off. I believe we are in a bull market and holding on for much bigger wins is gonna pay off, all right? Okay, so we have our trigger and we have our take profit zone. What about the invalidation? When does this trade all go wrong? When do we exit this idea? Well, I'm going to be keeping it very simple and I'm going to be watching the dynamic trend on the weekly time frame, right? You guys can see that as soon as we broke out of this consolidation, ChainLink has been respecting the trend, which is expected for a strong asset. So when we got this dip down over here, guys, and bounced off the dynamic, that is a massive sign of strength. This is what you want to see, right? Now, losing this dynamic is gonna be a massive sign of weakness. So I'll just be watching the dynamic level over here, and if we lose this, this idea gets invalidated. And what is the idea? The idea is for much higher prices, right? Yes, take profit zones at around $37, but remember, guys, we can build a trend trade here, and trend trading is where the big money is. Trend trading is where the life-changing money is, right? So where's the invalidation? All the way down here at the weekly dynamic. Now, for those of you who don't have access to the weekly dynamic, I have gone ahead and annotated the levels for you guys. Right over here, your invalidation box is coming in at around $12.75 to $13.40. If you want to keep it simple, simply note down the bottom of the box, which is $12.75, right? If we lose that level, you want to exit the site, because at that point, we could be looking at ChainLink coming all the way down to around $9 to $8.50. And you don't want to be in a position where you are left holding the bag while price dumps around 40%, right? That's gonna hurt. Now remember, guys, this is a dynamic level and it is gonna update, and I will keep you guys updated when and if this level moves. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification icon so you don't miss the next video on ChainLink. So let's go ahead and summarize everything we talked about now, okay? We are setting up at red volatility levels, okay? On the 4-hour, the 12-hour, on the daily, red volatility. This gives us a big warning sign saying, hey, look for resistance. And what do you know? We are sitting at a key resistance level coming in at around $17.99 and $16.32. We are going to be closing this weekly in a day and 12 hours. If we close above it, great. We can look for a massive move all the way up to around $37. But we're not going to take our entire profits out of there. Maybe only 75%, maybe even less, because we will be looking for much bigger moves, a trend trade that could change your entire account, change your entire portfolio, hell, even change your entire life. Trust me, guys, all it takes is one or two big trend trades to really change your life. And by the way, for those of you who are struggling to put on these trend trades and stay with them, if you find yourself constantly getting shook out, stopped out, liquidated in a never-ending hamster wheel, you may want to consider checking out the MangoC program, because the entire focus of the Mango Way is the trend trading way, right? Yes, it is a comprehensive program. You can go ahead and check out the syllabus over here. Hit the drop down. There is a lot of content in here, a lot of content over here, including the risk management module, which comes with the risk management indicator, risk management tool sheet. And this is, by the way, the crux of the Mango Way, right? How we use our risk management system to catch the big trades. Check it out. Again, it's not for everyone. You're going to have to put in the work, but if you do put in the work, the results are life-changing. You can check out what the current seedlings have said so far about the program. Right over here, you can see Robert, who says, "You've put a lot of work into this course, pal. It's fantastic. I'm blown away. One massive thing for me is that your course has helped me control my emotions." He goes on to say that, "Hey, I started up again Thursday last week, and every day since I've had a profit of $500, 4 days of trading, and I'm up over $3,500. So whether you're a beginner or an intermediate trader and you're looking to take your trading to the next level, and if you love this world, we'd love to have you part of the fam. There's so many of you guys who have grown to a point where I am learning from you guys. Wolvie is one of them, Julian, Mark, Sherwin, Ajesh, and hell, look at Krisha. Look how much Krisha has grown. She was seedling number 0. It's been such a fantastic journey, and we'd love to have you join us. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, do it the Mango way, do it the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Ciao.